Okay, are we ready? Still shuffling. I'm not in the mood to talk yet. Yeah. Okay. That's the plan. That's the plan. Hi guys, Arvin here, and welcome to the first ever episode of Creativitips, the series where I'll be sharing some tips on cardistry and creativity. Okay, so today I'm telling you to push your cards aside. Meaning that you should try to create something without having the cards in your hand. Okay, so let's say that you are waiting for a bus, or you are sitting in a cinema waiting for your movie to show, or you are waiting for your girlfriend to get dressed for a date. Anyways, there are some cases that you actually don't have to think about anything, but you don't have the cards with you, or it is kind of inappropriate to have the cards in your hands and do some stuff. So there are two ways that you can do it. One is to have a general idea of a flourish, like have a vague image of a flourish that you can develop. Maybe asking yourself the question, what if? Like, what if I try doing this opener? What if I have this packet doing this thing? And I have another packet doing another thing. It's not really something that I can tell you, that I can teach, but it's kind of like an idea that pops up in your head. Another way that you can do that is to have like a very detailed plan, like what you're going to do. Like you assign each finger to do one thing without having the cards in your hands. So it's all just made up in your head, and you try to create a whole flourish out of that. Yes, it sounds like a very nerdy thing to do, but you can try that. One flourish that I came up with using the two tips that I've shared is sliding. Yeah, I came up with it when I was going for a run, and I was thinking like, what if I have this corner grip in the left hand instead of the right hand? And what if I open a flourish with the deck in my right hand? And so I combined those two ideas, and I got the opener for slidey, and then the rest of it just came along. So just come up with something without the cards, and then when you have the chance to try it with the cards, try it and see what you can do with that. That's one thing that I usually do, but actually I'm an absent-minded person, so when I actually have the chance to grab the cards, I totally forget about the flourish that I came up with. Yeah, it's silly. But another thing I mean by putting your cards aside is putting cardistry aside. So what I mean by that is try to be creative, not only in cardistry, but try to be creative in general. Like, I've seen a few people, like they just sit there and they have cards in your hand and they try to come up with something. I think it's kind of frustrating, and you should try to put the pressure out, like put the cards aside. Try to be creative in other fields of your life as well. Maybe in your shop, in your studies, or in your everyday task. It could be as simple as coming up with a joke, or I myself, I am a translator, so I usually translate lyrics from English into Vietnamese, but not in a correct way that you can sing along, but it's in a funny way. You know what I mean? It's a funny use of it. Yeah, so try to be creative in general. Like, creativity is like a muscle, so there are many ways you can train that muscle. Yeah, put cardistry aside, put the cards aside. Okay, so that's all for me today. I'm not sure if you guys learned anything from me in this video, but I've seen people like kind of stress themselves so hard when it comes to coming up with new flourishes, and maybe the tips that I just gave you is going to like make the process less frustrating. Okay, yeah, see ya in the next video. See ya.